Let me ask you something from the heart. When was the last time you looked in the mirror and truly recognized the woman looking back at you? You know the one I mean. The woman who is full of life, laughter, wisdom, and strength. The woman who still feels vibrant on the inside, but somehow, her reflection does not quite match. Maybe your skin looks a little dull. Maybe your hair is not as full as it used to be. Or your eyes seem tired, even though you are not. You're not chasing your younger self. You're not trying to look 30 again. You just want to feel like you, radiant, confident, and alive. And I want you to know something. That is not too much to ask. Because what if the glow you are looking for is not in another jar of face cream? What if the real solution is already inside you? Or at least it could be. In today's video, I am going to share 3 powerful vitamins that most women over the age of 60 do not even know they are missing. These are not gimmicks or magic pills. They are science-backed nutrients that help your skin, your hair, and your energy, all from the inside out. So if you are ready to stop feeling invisible and start feeling like the beautiful, powerful woman you still are, then stay with me. You are about to learn how to glow again, from within, understanding why skin changes after 60. Before we dive into the 3 secret vitamins, I want to take a moment to talk about what is really happening inside your body as you age. Because when you understand why these changes occur, it becomes easier to support yourself with care instead of criticism. After the age of 60, your body goes through some natural transitions. These are not signs of failure. They are simply the result of a lifetime of living, loving, and growing. But they can affect how you look and feel. One of the first major changes is a drop in 2 important proteins, collagen and elastin. Think of collagen as the cushion under your skin, and elastin as the spring that keeps it tight. Together, they keep your skin firm, lifted, and smooth. But as you age, your body produces less of them. That is why skin begins to sag, fine lines form, and that plump, youthful look starts to fade. Your skin also becomes thinner and more delicate. It does not hold moisture the way it once did, which can leave it feeling dry, rough, or even itchy, especially during colder months or in dry climates. But there is more to the story. Hormones play a big role too. As estrogen levels drop during and after menopause, blood flow to the skin slows down. That means fewer nutrients and less oxygen reach your skin cells. And when your cells are not properly nourished, your skin can start to look dull, pale, or tired, even if you feel completely fine on the inside. And then, there is something many people do not talk about: oxidative stress. Every day, your body is exposed to unstable molecules called free radicals. They come from things like pollution, stress, and even sunlight. Over time, these free radicals damage your cells, speed up the aging process, and strip your skin of its natural glow. But here is the good news. You are not powerless in this. In fact, you can give your body exactly what it needs to fight back. And that is where the right nutrients come in. And before we talk about the vitamins that made a real difference, I want to share a story. A story about someone who felt just like you might feel right now, and what happened when she finally started supporting her body from the inside. Susan's story, a mirror of the viewer. Before we talk about the vitamins that can bring real change, I want to introduce you to someone. Her name is Susan. She is 68 years old, retired, active, and deeply loved by her family. She walks with her neighbor every morning, tends to her garden in the afternoon, and FaceTimes with her grandkids every Sunday evening. On the outside, Susan lives a full and happy life. But one morning, as she was brushing her teeth, she paused in front of the mirror. She leaned in a little closer and whispered something only she could hear. "When did I start looking so tired?" It was not just wrinkles or age spots. That was never the issue. It was something else. Her eyes looked less bright. Her skin, once soft and glowing, now felt dry and thin. Her hair had lost its volume, and she didn't feel like herself, not on the outside. She had always taken care of her skin. She used good creams, the same ones she had trusted for years. She even splurged on a collagen drink she saw on Instagram. Nothing seemed to help. Her skin still felt dull. Her eyes still looked heavy. Her confidence started to quietly slip away. She did not want to look 30 again. She was proud of her age, but she missed feeling vibrant, that natural light that used to shine through her face without effort. Then one day, she had coffee with an old friend from college, a retired nutritionist. After catching up, Susan casually mentioned how she had been feeling. The friend listened, smiled gently, and said something Susan never forgot. "You're treating the outside, Susan, but your body is trying to tell you it needs something deeper. Real change starts from the inside." That conversation stayed with her. It was not pushy. It was not about selling a product. It was simply someone who understood how the body works and how women over 60 often miss the nutrients they need most. So, Susan decided to try. Nothing drastic, just a few small changes. A few key nutrients with her morning tea. 6 weeks later, something unexpected happened. Her walking buddy said, "Susan, your skin looks so fresh. Are you using something new?" Her neighbor asked if she'd changed her makeup, but Susan hadn't. She was still using the same face cream, the same moisturizer. What had changed was inside her. She had finally given her body the quiet, powerful tools it had been asking for all along. The 3 secret vitamins. Now that you have heard Susan's story, maybe you see a little bit of yourself in her. Maybe you have also tried all the outer solutions, the creams, the facials, the promises in a bottle, but your body, like Susan's, might be quietly asking for something different, something deeper. Let's talk about 3 powerful science-backed vitamins that most women over 60 are not getting enough of. These are not trendy or overhyped. You probably will not see them in beauty commercials, but they work, and when your body has what it needs, it responds in ways that are truly beautiful. Vitamin. Number 1, vitamin K2, the elasticity vitamin. Let us start with one of the most overlooked, yet deeply important nutrients for women over 60, vitamin K2. Now, you might have heard of vitamin K before, but probably in the context of blood clotting. That is vitamin K1. Vitamin K2, however, has a completely different role in the body. And when it comes to skin aging, this quiet little vitamin might just be your best-kept secret. Vitamin K2's most powerful job is to help guide calcium, to send it to the right places, like your bones and teeth, and keep it out of the wrong places, like your arteries and soft tissues. Why does this matter for your skin? Because when calcium starts to build up in the skin, which is common as we age, it causes the tissue to become stiff, less flexible, and more prone to wrinkles. The firmness we lose in our 60s and beyond is not just about lost collagen. It is also about how well our tissues stay soft and elastic. Vitamin K2 supports the skin's natural elasticity, which is the ability of your skin to bounce back. That youthful, slightly springy feel of younger skin that comes in part from tissues being properly supported by the right nutrients. K2 helps protect that. But that is not all. Vitamin K2 also improves circulation, which is essential for glowing skin. As we get older, blood flow to the surface of the skin naturally slows. That means fewer nutrients and less oxygen are being delivered to skin cells. When that happens, the skin can look dull, pale, or tired, even if you feel completely fine. Better circulation means your skin receives the nourishment it needs to regenerate, repair, and stay vibrant. Some researchers even believe that K2 can slow down the hardening of skin tissue from the inside out, a kind of internal anti-aging process that is far more lasting than what any topical cream can offer. Now, here is the challenge. Most people are not getting enough vitamin K2 from food alone. It is found mainly in natto, a fermented soybean dish eaten in Japan, which is quite strong in taste and smell. Definitely an acquired taste. Certain aged cheeses like Gouda or Brie. Grass-fed butter, egg yolks, and organ meats in smaller amounts. Unless you eat these foods regularly, and most people do not, you are likely running low on this essential nutrient. That is why many women over 60 take vitamin K2 as a daily supplement, especially in the form known as MK7. This form stays active in your body longer, allowing for steady absorption and ongoing benefits. Just one small capsule a day, often combined with vitamin D3, can support not only your skin, but your bone health, heart health, and overall circulation. It is a simple habit, but it can yield powerful results over time. Vitamin number 2, astaxanthin, the Glow Defender. Now let us talk about a vitamin you may not have heard of before. It has a long name, but its effects are truly remarkable. It is called astaxanthin. That is pronounced as zeaxanthin, and it is one of the most powerful natural antioxidants on the planet. Astaxanthin is what gives wild-caught salmon, shrimp, and flamingos their pink-red color. But inside your body, this unique compound does something even more beautiful. It protects your cells from aging, and especially the cells that make up your skin. Every day, your body is under attack from something called oxidative stress. That is a fancy way of saying your cells are being damaged by things like sun exposure, pollution, stress, processed foods, and even just the natural process of getting older. These stressors produce unstable molecules called free radicals, which break down your skin cells faster than your body can repair them. Over time, this leads to sagging, fine lines, discoloration, and that dry, tired look in the mirror. Astaxanthin works like a personal bodyguard for your skin. It sits deep inside your cells and fights off that daily damage before it gets worse. It is so powerful, studies have shown it to be over 6,000 times stronger than vitamin C and more than 500 times stronger than vitamin E at neutralizing free radicals. But the benefits do not stop there. In clinical research, women who took astaxanthin every day for as little as 8 weeks experienced smoother skin, fewer age spots, and better hydration, especially around the eyes and cheeks, where dryness and fine lines tend to show up first. Some even described their skin as looking brighter and more even-toned without makeup. Another beautiful thing about astaxanthin is that it helps your skin defend itself from the inside. While sunscreen protects the surface of your skin, astaxanthin travels through your bloodstream to protect it from beneath. That is why many scientists call it nature's internal sunscreen. It helps reduce damage from UV rays, which are one of the biggest contributors to premature aging. This means fewer sunspots, better elasticity, and less redness over time. You can get small amounts of astaxanthin from food, mainly wild-caught salmon, krill, red trout, and shellfish. But you would have to eat large amounts every day to get the full benefit. That is why many women over 60 choose to take it in supplement form, often between 4 and 8 milligrams per day. It is a small dose, but it builds up in your system over time and becomes more effective the longer you take it. Astaxanthin is gentle, natural, and well tolerated by most people. It is not a quick fix, but it is one of those quiet, consistent helpers that supports your glow day by day, week by week. If your skin has been looking dull, or if you are noticing more spots or redness after being outside, even for short periods, your body may be asking for deeper protection. And this little-known antioxidant could be exactly what your skin has been waiting for. Vitamin number 3, biotin. the beauty builder. Now let's talk about something a little more familiar. Biotin, also known as vitamin B7. You may have seen it on the label of hair, skin, and nail supplements, but you might not know just how important it becomes as we age. Biotin is part of the B vitamin family, which means it helps your body turn food into energy. But beyond energy, biotin plays a vital role in the production of keratin, the structural protein that forms your hair, your nails, and even the surface of your skin. In your younger years, your body made plenty of keratin on its own, but over time, that process slows down. You might notice your hair feels thinner, drier, or more brittle. Maybe it is falling out more easily. Your nails may chip or split without warning, and your skin may seem dull, flaky, or lacking that smooth texture you once had. This is not vanity. These are signs. Your body is telling you that it needs support. Biotin helps your body rebuild and renew. It strengthens hair at the root, making it less likely to break or fall out. It supports nail growth and makes them more resilient. And it improves skin hydration from the inside, helping reduce that dry or rough feeling that no moisturizer seems to fix. In several clinical studies, women who took biotin consistently for 90 days noticed visible improvements in hair thickness, shine, and strength. Many also reported healthier skin and nails that no longer cracked or peeled. Here is the catch. While biotin is found in foods like eggs, almonds, sweet potatoes, spinach, and avocado, our bodies become less efficient at absorbing it with age. And sometimes, medications or digestion issues can lower our biotin levels even more without us realizing it. That is why so many women over 60 choose to add a biotin supplement to their daily routine. It is safe, affordable, and easy to take. Most supplements contain between 2,000 and 5,000 micrograms per day, though some go higher. If you are dealing with hair that feels lifeless, nails that split without reason, or skin that has lost its smoothness, biotin might be the missing piece, not just for beauty, but for the deeper sense of confidence that comes when you feel like yourself again. And remember, biotin often works even better when paired with other B vitamins and collagen, because these nutrients work together, supporting the skin's structure and cell renewal process at every level. This is not about changing who you are. It is about nourishing the version of yourself that is still here, still vibrant, and still worthy of care. So if you have been asking yourself why your hair, nails, or skin no longer reflect how alive you feel on the inside, this is your answer. Your body might simply be ready to rebuild. It just needs the right building blocks, supporting your inner glow, daily habits that help these vitamins work better. Now that you have learned about the 3 key vitamins, vitamin K2 for elasticity and circulation, astaxanthin for protection and glow, and biotin for strength and renewal, you might be wondering something important. Is that it? Can I just take these vitamins and expect everything to change? The truth is, these nutrients are powerful, but they do not work in isolation. Just like a flower needs sunlight, water, and healthy soil to bloom, your body needs the right environment for these vitamins to do their best work. That is why I want to talk about a few simple supportive habits that help these nutrients become even more effective. These are not extreme changes. You do not need a complicated routine. In fact, what I am about to share is beautifully simple and, most importantly, sustainable. Habit number 1, hydration, the foundation of skin health. You have heard it before, but I will say it again. Water is life, especially for your skin. As we age, our skin holds on to less moisture. Even if you are applying a rich cream or lotion, if you are not hydrated from the inside, your skin cannot stay plump, soft, or elastic. Water helps your body circulate nutrients, including the very vitamins we just talked about. Without it, those nutrients may never fully reach your skin cells. Aim for 6 to 8 glasses of clean water each day. Herbal teas count too, especially calming ones like chamomile or peppermint. Start your day with a glass of room temperature water before coffee. That one small change can improve digestion, hydration, and even how your skin looks in the morning. Habit number 2, morning sunlight, nature's reset button. Just 10 to 15 minutes of gentle morning sunlight can do more than lift your mood. It helps your body produce vitamin D, which supports hormone balance, bone strength, and skin repair. Sunlight also helps regulate your circadian rhythm, which is your body's internal clock. A healthy sleep-wake cycle means deeper rest at night and better repair of your skin and tissues while you sleep. Try stepping outside in the early morning with your tea or coffee. Let the sunlight touch your face, even if just through a window. It is one of the simplest, most natural ways to boost vitality. Habit number 3, a nourishing diet. Food that supports your glow. Supplements are helpful, but real food still matters. The vitamins we discussed work better when they are supported by a diet rich in whole, colorful foods. Try to include leafy greens like spinach, kale, or arugula, berries for antioxidants, fatty fish like salmon or mackerel, for healthy fats and skin repair, avocados, walnuts, and olive oil for hydration and cell strength. You do not need a strict plan. Just focus on color, freshness, and variety. Food is not just fuel, it is information. It tells your body what to repair, how to grow, and how to heal. Habit number 4, deep, consistent sleep, your nightly rebuild. Did you know that your skin does most of its repair work while you sleep? During deep sleep, your body increases blood flow to the skin, repairs damaged cells, and even produces more collagen. Lack of sleep, on the other hand, shows up quickly in puffiness, dull tone, and fine lines that are harder to smooth out. Make your bedroom a calm, dark, quiet place. Turn off screens at least 30 minutes before bedtime, and try to keep a regular schedule. You deserve rest without guilt, because it is not a luxury. It is a necessity for healing and beauty at every age. Habit number 5, stress reduction. Calm skin, calm body. Chronic stress raises your cortisol levels, a hormone that breaks down collagen and accelerates aging. Even just 10 minutes a day of gentle movement, prayer, breathing, or quiet reflection can lower cortisol and give your body space to absorb the nutrients it is receiving. You do not need to meditate on a mountain. Simply sitting with a cup of tea, closing your eyes, and breathing slowly can work wonders. Also, laughter, friendship, music. These are not extra. They are medicine for the soul and skin alike. Habit number 6, gentle skincare. Supporting from the outside in. While everything we have discussed so far has focused on internal health, the outside still matters, just in a different way than we are used to thinking. You do not need a 12-step skincare routine. In fact, for mature skin, less is often more. Use gentle, fragrance-free products designed for sensitive or aging skin. Look for ingredients like hyaluronic acid for hydration, vitamin C for brightness, ceramides for barrier repair. Wash your face with lukewarm water, not hot, and pat dry. Be consistent, not extreme. Your skin loves gentle care, just like the rest of you. You are still beautiful. So, here is what I want you to remember most. You do not need to fight your age. You do not need to erase the years you have lived. You just need to care for yourself with love. In this season of life, right here, right now. You're not losing your beauty. You're uncovering a new kind, a quieter, deeper kind of beauty that comes from being fully alive, fully aware, and fully yourself. And yes, you are still beautiful. Not because your skin is flawless, not because your hair is the same as it was in your 30s, but because you are finally honoring the woman you have become, and she is strong, radiant, and worthy of care. Whether it is by adding a vitamin, drinking more water, or just taking 10 peaceful minutes for yourself each morning, you're allowed to feel good in your own skin. And if no one has told you this lately, you're doing better than you think. You're not invisible. You're needed. You're seen. You're loved. Now, I would love to hear from you. Which of the 3 vitamins spoke to you the most today? Or, what is one small habit you are going to begin this week, just for you? Tell me in the comments below. I read every single one. If this message gave you even a little spark of hope or encouragement, please give the video a thumbs up. It helps other women, just like you, find this kind of honest, uplifting content. And if you have not already, go ahead and subscribe. Each week, I share practical, age-positive advice to help you glow from the inside out and live these years with grace, strength, and joy. This is not about becoming someone new. It is about coming home to yourself. And I am so honored to be walking this journey with you.